Welcome to our spotlight section now, where we shed the spotlight on mid-year reflection. All right, it's already past 6 months of the year, but it's still quite in the middle. The end of the year is still far enough away. And why always just do the New Year's resolutions? Why not also, do it also in the middle of the year, maybe even every 3 months? Because honestly, do you still have your goals from the beginning of the year on top of your mind, or did you somehow, over the course of the year, lose them kind of? If you thought
I
about some
I
goals?
usually kind of write them down, and so I do the like checklist.
So you
Yeah.
continuously throughout the year, or did you like forget this
Um,
habit
uh,
now over the time?
I didn't do it like I don't have like a regular time when I do it. Just when something comes in my mind, something I feel okay, I want to do this, so I write it, and then I think how like get there, and yeah, then yeah, when you write them down and you look at them, you remind you what you want to do, so it might be
Okay,
easier to
great,
move
great. Not
towards.
bad. Yes, yes. Maybe let me ask, who of you had done some New Year's resolutions or something similar, like goal setting or just a reflection for the year, or who has even created a mind movie, like anything like this, because we had a mind movie session at the beginning of the year here in the Terps Practice Network. But like, who has like written down something, or maybe even mentally just thought about it, like consciously, like, okay, New Year's, New Year's about to happen, or after what do I want from 2025? What has who has done anything like this or similar? Nothing, Sylvie. No, it's totally fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know the
If I
concept of New Year's
may,
resolutions, yeah? Mhm.
I'm not into resolutions as of certain date. When
Great,
I
yes.
like a project or I think I should change something or develop a skill or improve, I just decide and try to apply it, and setting the goals probably 23rd of March and
Yeah,
then from then onwards,
this
because
is a great attitude. Yes.
I believe every day gives you a chance. And I try even every day in the evening to recap, like how were the assignments, what went well in the communication, or I ask the colleagues or even clients for their feedback, or you see their reaction if with them are sitting at an exam and they pass. That happened today. The guy was so happy, and I know he studied hard for the last 2 months, and he knows that I prepared for his specific topic. So it's something I just have like as minor steps
That's great. It's
towards.
a great habit, really
Yeah,
great and
yeah.
useful habit. And this is actually what is recommended. So this is already like, 3 steps forward or ahead that you are, Sylvie. That's great. Um, and even better then that we can do the mid-year reflection now and maybe in 3 months again, because exactly you can set new goals every day, of course, and or start the year every time, anytime, right? So just there's a hype always at the end of the year, right? But I also am a friend of saying no, maybe the goals also don't apply anymore, or this specific project, I don't know, I don't like it anymore. This is totally fine. It's just always good, like to start reflecting once in a while, or like even Sylvie does, maybe even every evening, about also like just the big picture. Like, okay, what do I actually want in life? Like, what do I do it all for? Why do I get up in the morning? To just like not get lived by external circumstances. Like, you get emails and then you react to this, you get a phone call, you react to this, somebody else wants from something from you, you react to this. It's more like you want to decide what you react to and what you do when, right? This is what it's about, that you take control of your life and you live your life and you don't get lived. I hope it makes sense what I mean. All right. Okay. So, do you have a pen and paper handy, or if you like, of course, to take notes on your computer, that's fine too. I have a notebook here. If not, feel free to get pen and paper, because I have a few questions that I will read out one at a time. I will play some meditative relaxation music, and we can all spend like a few minutes for each question, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Let's see how quick it goes. Yeah, and write down our thoughts to this question, and then we go move on. Is that okay? Already? Let me start a little bit of music. It's always nice. And then the first to get a bit into the state of mind, right? Let me know whether it's too loud or too quiet, if you can hear it. Wait a second, now I can see you again. Can you hear this? Okay, good. Yeah, too loud? Is it good? Good? Okay, great. Thank you. All right, okay, so take your pen and paper. Maybe let's all, this music already invites us to ground ourselves first. Let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, and the first question is, what's the best thing that's happened to me in each month so far? So think about the best thing of each month, just one event per month perhaps. It can also be mildly positive. It doesn't always have to be like, wow, but just a good thing, one good thing for each month. I will set a timer for, let's say, 2 minutes. If it feels too long, we can change it, or too short. let's slowly move to the second question. The second question is, what do I want to stop doing in the next 6 months? And you can focus on your professional life or personal life or both. This time is really for you. Just see what comes up for you. It doesn't strictly have to do, with interpreting all of this, but it can, of course. But this is really the time for you. There's no right or wrong. So what do I want to stop doing in the next 6 months? For example, it can be saying yes to low-paying jobs or over-prepping out of fear, over-preparation, or staying silent when your boundaries are crossed. So what do I want to stop doing in the next 6 months? Because saying no is very powerful and very good for your own health. Okay, this is a perfect transition to the third question. The third question is, what habits do I need to build to reach my goals? Like Sylvie already has a good habit, journaling every evening. What habits do I need to build to reach my goals? For example, for client acquisition, reaching out regularly, or show up more on LinkedIn, or it can be something in your personal life. Practicing the piano more often or something, It can be anything that you like. What habits do I need to build to reach my goals? The next question is, what small actions can I take this week to get closer to my goals? What small actions can I take this week to get closer to my goals? Of course, this also implies that you think about, okay, what goal do you actually have? And then focus on that. So maybe think first about, okay, what goal do I actually have in which life area? And hello, Ahmed. We are just having a mid-year reflection. So grab a pen and paper and we'll journal it down for yourself.
Yeah, hey.
So what small actions can I take this week to get closer to my goals? It can also be something to install a browser extension to limit scrolling time on social media or on your phone, to just activate something that, you stop wasting time, that it tells you when it's been too long, that you set yourself a time limit or something, just as an example. It can be anything in your life, personal or professional. What small actions can I take this week to get closer to my goals? The next question is, what held me back so far? So here it's really about reflecting yourself a bit. What held me back so far? For example, perfectionism, imposter syndrome, lack of time or clarity. Be honest to yourself. You don't need to share it if you don't want to. It's just for yourself. So it's really helpful maybe to just name what we sometimes don't dare to name about ourselves.
Could you please repeat the question?
What held me back so far? So what caused, for example, any delays in reaching my goals? What's holding me back? What has been holding me back? example, if it's a lack of time, where can you make more time? What can you scrap to have more time? Because it's always about making time for things that are important to you. So what held me back so far? The next question is, what do I want the rest of the year to feel like? Because let's face it, we are always chasing feelings with everything we do. And our goals, we want them to make us feel a certain way. So how do you want the rest of the year to feel like? Next question. What doom pile tasks can I finally check off? What doom pile tasks can I finally check off? So tedious tasks that need to be done, but you have been procrastinating on them. Maybe chasing those invoices or writing invoices or this tax declaration or whatever, like, you know, or just emptying your mailbox, whatever, you know. So what kind of tedious task can you check off? Next question. What are 3 goals or 3 experiences I want to reach or achieve in the rest of the year? Again, can be personal life, can be a professional life, can be an experience like, I don't know, going surfing or something. You know, it can be anything you like, or getting a conference job and working in the booth. You know, what goals, what 3 goals do I want to achieve or experience in the rest of the year to come? The last 2 questions, let's do them together, because it's what have I learned so far, and then what have I learned so far in the past 6 months or half of the year, and what do I want to learn, similar to the 3 goals, you know, maybe pick 3 things, don't make it too complicated, and what do I want to learn in the rest of the year. And then we have 10 questions. So what have I learned so far? What do I want to learn? Those are the last 2 questions, and we will come back to the floor, let's say. this little gong, also great suggestion maybe to finish now. Is it okay, yeah? We finish your last sentence. And let me stop the music. All right. Okay. Maybe you haven't noticed, but it's already like 7 to the hour, 7 minutes to the hour. So the last 45 minutes have been going by very quickly. I hope for you too. So let's hear. Who would like to share something that they noted down? Of course, it's up to you. It's if it's too personal, of course, totally understandable. But maybe you also have something you can share. Who's up for it? What was maybe one of the best things that you had experienced? Or who wants to share anything else? Look at your notes. What are you happy to share?
Something that I want to improve is my sleep quality, like as in not staying awake during the night.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because it gives me headaches, so that would improve my life
Yeah.
quality.
Very good. And do you have a sleep disorder, or do you mean like you just stay up too long?
Yeah, I stay up too long. I'm not
Ah,
sure. I'm not sure if I have a sleep disorder, but I guess I can I can I can get to the point where I sleep if I were to have the discipline.
yeah, no, very good goal. Yeah. Okay, thank you for sharing. Yes. And I'm sure there are tools you can use that uh, should help. Like, I don't know, lavender oil, they say, or something. But yeah, no, totally. Sleep is super important. Yeah. Thank you for sharing, Ahmed. Thank you.
Welcome.
Anybody else would like to share something? Or
Yeah, I can share
yeah,
something
please,
if you
Simone.
like. Yeah.
Yes,
So, regarding the sleep, I also noted down to sleep at least 7 hours per night, because sometimes it's less than 7 hours.
Yeah.
And then I noticed the other day that I'm less concentrated, and so that's also one of my goals. And maybe to book some slots for certain tasks. I do regularly, but then maybe yeah, I would like to cancel some emails that are not important, and then you stay there for like 40 minutes and you lose track of time. So to, yeah, maybe to limit it to an amount, and also to do it more regularly.
Yeah, very good. Maybe set an alarm or something. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's also what I meant by like social media scrolling,
Mm.
because when we do those things, sometimes we don't notice that time passes, right? And then you're like, oh, I just wanted to quickly check my mails, and now 40 minutes are over. So even for that, exactly, for a professional life, set an alarm and rather, check your emails 3 times a day, maybe, and in between, yeah, concentrated work. Very good. Thanks for sharing, Simone. Yeah.
Welcome.
Also, if anybody has any feedback or they don't dare to share here, of course, I'm always happy, to receive your email or DM. Send me your feedback if you like. For example, I don't know, was there a question missing that you would have put in there for sure or something, or in general about feedback to anything, just always welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else would like to share one last thing?
Can I say?
Yeah, you get me there with the invoices. This is something so simple, and I always forget and procrastinate on this,
Sending the
because
invoices or checking whether they are paid or chasing them.
to do them, just to do them.
Yeah,
Fortunately,
okay.
I don't
Yeah.
have like too much that I have to ask if they be paid. So
Yeah,
this is okay, but to make the invoices, yeah.
yeah, to actually create them. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing. Yeah, I totally relate. Sometimes I'm amazed when I work with a colleague and they tell me already they sent the invoice, I don't know, half an hour after the gig. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, I take days. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
no,
So
I relate.
usually, because so the same day or the day after, to just check if everything went well, and then send the invoice, because if you wait too long for the invoice, you wait for the money.
Yeah, it's one of the habits maybe we
uh-huh.
should implement. Yeah.
Yeah, like when you have, because I get paid like monthly, so when I receive the money, I have to do invoice, so I already get paid, so this is the reason that I procrastinated. If I have to get paid, of course I will do it right away.
Oh, I see. Okay, you basically just do it for
Yeah.
your accounting.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
this is
see.
just for
Okay.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, thanks for sharing. Yeah. We're also
I'd like
close.
to share just one thing
Please.
before
Yeah,
you
pretty. Yeah.
close.
I think Anurag as well. No, Anurag. Yeah.
One
Yes.
of
Pretty
my
first. Yeah.
one of my goals in the next couple of months is to update my skills a little more, particularly in how technology is used in our profession. So I'm very keen on attending more and more trainings and improving my skills.
Yeah. Very good. Yes. And I suppose keep working on creating this association.
And that, of course, that goes without
Association in
saying.
India. So Anurag, here you will have an association.
He doesn't
Yeah.
know about it right now.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah,
took
yeah.
his email ID down.
Yes.
Very
Well, enjoy talking about it. Right,
Later.
yeah. Yes, great. Thank you, Pretty. Anurag?
yes. Thank you. I would like to really cut down my time on social media. These days, I'm using too much Instagram, so I would like to reduce it to 45 minutes a day. Secondly, I would really like to have C2 in French and attain B1 in German this year. So
Oh,
these are
very
my
good.
goals.
Mm-hmm. Great goals. Okay, let us know at the end of the year. Super,
I
super. Thanks for sharing, everyone. Wonderful. Well, one of my goals was to kind of offer something at a lower cost. So many of you already know that I offer a coaching program, but it's quite a high cost, one can say. And I've always for a long time wanted to offer something like cheaper, more affordable. Um, Similar to more like Josh Goldsmith is a great role model, if you know him, Tech Forward, really great content. And I'm all about client acquisition and mindset in that regard, so that you enjoy your freelance life more. And for this, in the school community, if you go there, I have how to say, launched a paid course, a few paid courses at a low cost. Let me just show you. How can I now share my screen? Share screen here. And here it is. So nothing fancy, just in the school community, because I also know with the gamification, to be honest, it doesn't really work, it seems. um, so that the more you interact, the higher the level you get and you unlock the course. This is kind of like the platform schools USP, but it doesn't work for every community, of course, which is totally fine. So what I thought, okay, to make it accessible and also for everyone in any country, is like these client acquisition courses here at a low cost. Those are also like regarding the habits, great, because it's only 5 to 10 minute videos here for $22. School only offers US dollars here. And these three belong together. Take 1 to 3 bite-sized client acquisition. Yeah, but of course you can just take one, of course, and they are individual, standalone. They are standalone. Yeah, and this is a bit more, how to say, here are also templates to download, for example, so a bit of a bigger package, let's say. Yeah. And here it still says, I think this should be a similar view at your end, because now I'm like on a browser where I'm not like logged in, although not like the admin, so I think it should be similar to your view. If not, if you have any questions, let me know. And here, those are the private courses still locked, also without gamification, not accessible, because they are part still of my one-to-one coaching program. I'm thinking about maybe in the future, I don't know, making them available individually as well. I don't know. Here it would be great to get some feedback if any of this is helpful, or if this would be helpful or not. At the moment, they are part of my one-to-one program, in the sense that it's like a 4 months program and you get lifetime access to these courses. But in addition, like in connection with one-to-ones with me, so we can walk you through, although I can walk you through everything. For now, I've been thinking this is like the best course of action, but here with the reflection and so on, I'm not sure anymore. So, or whether it should be also available, individually for people, you know. So if you have any ideas, any thoughts of this, I welcome your DM, direct message, or email, just reply to the emails you get from me, or find me here, the DM on school, anywhere, that would be totally appreciated. And that's that. Yeah. If you have any question, let me know. Other than that, we are also at the top of the hour. And yeah, you could see the screen, eh? Not that I'm here talking and you cannot see anything and
I
I'm
can see
muted.
the screen.
Okay, good. Yeah, thank you, Ahmed. Because now I only see one window for you guys. Yeah, that would have been funny. All right, okay. Yeah. No questions? Any questions,
I
comments?
have one question.
Yeah, please, Anurag.
The courses, some of the courses which you showed, the price is not mentioned. That means they are free of cost.
Yes, yeah. In the classroom, yeah, those that exactly. On your view, it depends. Maybe some are still in this gamification slot. You might need to interact a bit more to unlock the next level. But yes, yeah, where it doesn't say a price, they are free, or the private ones, they are completely locked, as I mentioned, because I can
And
only give access to them.
thank you. And if we want to access them, so we have to pay in dollars. We cannot pay in euros.
That's right.
Possible.
But your bank or whichever side will transfer or make the exchange automatically. This is the
Payment
platform
by
school.
card is also possible.
Yes, yes. Yeah, this is through, like when you click
Possible.
on it, then this is all handled like by the school platform. And like there, I could not select euros, it was only dollars, but your bank or whatever institute, they exchange the currency, yeah. That should not be a problem, yeah. Thank you for asking, yeah. Okay. Anything else? No? If not, you can also ask me a question, of course, by DM as well. No problem at all. Or by email. And with that, then, have a good rest of your evening and week, and see you next Wednesday again for the next Spotlight speaker session. And yeah, goodbye.
Thank you so much
you.
for the
Bye.
lovely.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a
Bye.
great
Thank you.
evening.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Have a good evening.